Top of the morning to you. I'm Jim Flanagan, and you are very welcome to Coldwell Banker Flanagan Realty. I spent the last couple days down in Atlantic City at the Tri-State or Triple Play Real Estate Convention. Heard a lot of good things, met a lot of good people, invested a lot of time to learn more about the trends and the direction of the current real estate market. So imagine my surprise when this morning, as I was getting ready to check out of my hotel room, I had the Today Show on, and Matt Lauer was interviewing Barbara Corcoran. Now, we all know who Barbara Corcoran is. Very successful real estate entrepreneur in Manhattan. Has done very well for herself, the Corcoran Real Estate Group. Very smart lady. Don't want to say anything to disparage her, but what she said on Matt Lauer's Today Show, or NBC's Today Show today, this morning, she's wrong. Barbara Corcoran is wrong. Okay? Again, Barbara Corcoran is wrong. Matt was asking her about where home prices were going, and they've already decreased significantly. We all know that. Yes, home prices are going to continue to diminish, to devalue slightly, a little bit. But Barbara's reason for why the real estate market isn't recovering is wrong. Now, I don't know if Matt didn't give her enough time to explain, because she's a smart lady. So I don't know what the restraints were about it, but what Barbara said was, and I don't want to misquote her, so this is what I heard, was that one of the reasons that the real estate market isn't going to recover this year is because banks don't want to lend money. That they're too tight on their lending restrictions. It's not the bank's fault, okay? It's not the bank's fault. The reason the real estate market isn't going to recover is a very simple law, okay? It's supply and demand, okay? The law of supply and demand is in effect here. We have too much inventory, and we have more inventory coming on the market. Here in Toms River, we have about almost 2 years of inventory currently on the market, which means if another house doesn't come on the market, it's going to take us close to 2 years to sell the existing inventory. So, to wrap this all up, to kind of put it in a nutshell, let's stop blaming the banks. The banks are doing a job. They're lending money. Unemployment's at about 10% nationally, which means 90%, the majority of Americans have a job, right? Which means the banks will loan money to 90%, provided, yes, you have good credit, income, all those other things. But 90%, remember when you were in school, if you got a 90, that was an A, okay? So let's look at the positives here. 90% of Americans are currently employed, which means if they've done everything that they're supposed to do, they could probably get a mortgage and buy a house. Now, here's the silver lining to this supply and demand thing, okay? When is it a good time to buy a house? At the peak of the market in 05 and 06, when the prices were at the highest, or at the bottom of the market, or in the deep valley where we are currently right now on the cusp of 2010, 2011? Just think about it. Why did you go shopping on Black Friday? Because prices were at the peak? Or did you go shopping on Black Friday to get the best deal and the best sales? Right? Consider this time in real estate history to be the Black Friday of real estate. Go out there. Go shopping. You're not going to get any better deal on home prices right now. And the government is giving you a coupon. That's right, a coupon. The Fed just purchased over $6 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities to keep mortgage interest rates low. So not only do you get the sales of Black Friday, you got a coupon with mortgage interest rates. So, Barbara Corcoran's wrong, Jim Flanagan's right, supply and demand is the answer. Get out there, get shopping. It's a great time to buy a house. I just showed you why, and the rest of the day to you.